game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Rajay Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play .750 ball at home, .500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an .800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Enos Fuentes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead. And how about that? Enos Fuentes has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Center fielder number 34. Bryce.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning. And now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, now you start to wonder if he's a little unnerved by that 2-run homer. He comes right back and leaves this one in the middle of the zone. And his first inning troubles continue.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and That's not working for him.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance out of Nolan Arenado. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Reggie Jackson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell.
Number 8.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, I think guys are going to start getting a bit restless here in the top of the first. This is not looking good here so far.
1-2.
And there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Hey, that was nice.
Jimmy Rollins.
2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Hit in the air to right field. Martinez on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants on top, 4-0. Trey Dickey starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Dickey comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Gloved by Arenado. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
Batting fifth,
Ryan Zimmerman will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
third baseman,
Martin Prado will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Right there for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back at Coors Field in just... Carlos Ruiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, opposing runners, they better think twice about running on anything hit to J.D. Martinez. He doesn't have elite speed, and he may not make the jaw-dropping highlight catches that other outfielders make. He takes good routes, gets good jumps, and he has a very strong arm. Very efficient outfielder.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Rajay Davis stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Eric Ibar will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9.
Rich Hill steps in now.
Rich Hill.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Dickey gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Enos Fuentes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And a base hit now, as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the 3rd inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Bryce Harper will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 5-1.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
No one out with a runner at second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Reggie Jackson will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Dickey looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second baseman
Logan Forsythe will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Harper is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Preston Tucker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And if you walk up to him after this game and ask him how he hit that pitch, he's just going to shrug his shoulders and say, I don't know. That's as tough a location as there is, but he gets good wood on it, and he picks himself up a base hit.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 5-1. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Rollins is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 51.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend, and he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Looking to avoid his first walk. 3-2.
You got a 4 count. 3-2.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Now batting, the pitcher,
The pitcher, R.A. Dickey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Too high.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
And you know, as a hitter, with a runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Martin Prado is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And that's taken for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. Now to the plate, Eric Ibar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
And that's a pitch you know you're going to have to brace yourself against when you're facing this guy. He's got one of the best in the business, and he put it to good use there.
Hit to short. Rollins is there. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. James Loney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, James Loney.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And Sam Dyson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Dyson.
Enos Fuentes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Bryce Harper stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up. Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And that misses 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Willie Stargell digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
1-0 count. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Giants leave a couple. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pilar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
All knuckleballs all the time in this at-bat. Finally, he figures he's got a pretty good read on this last one, and he squares it up nicely.
J.D. Martinez will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first two men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game. Into the box now, Preston Tucker, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Dickey into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Ruiz corrals it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now batting.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Knuckleball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Into the box now, Martin Prado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's running towards second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He's in there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count, 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as they've come back to tie things at 5.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 5 apiece. Jimmy Rollins will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond, maybe punch back, if you will.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar giving chase. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number
Carlos
15.
Ruiz will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Tucker ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot for Carlos Ruiz. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, just another typical Coors Field game. Balls are flying out of here left and right. That's their third home run already. And something tells me it may not be their last.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Martinez giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as this is on the ground softly down to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Looking to keep this a one-run game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Zimmerman is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Center fielder number
Bryce Harper strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. When the Giants come. Tucker Barnhart is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Tucker Barnhart.
Fernando Rodney will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Fernando Rodney.
And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, center fielder Kevin.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Rodney comes set. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
So he's pitching himself into a perfect situation here. He gets 2 quick outs. He needs to get this guy with the middle of their order coming up. He doesn't want to mess with them with guys on base.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sean Gilmartin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Nolan Arenado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, 1 away.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Reggie Jackson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Willie Stargell will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, he had gotten the first 2 guys in this inning somewhat easily, and you figured he's on his way to just strolling through this 7th inning. But whoa, not so fast. He falls right back down to earth by serving this one up right here.
Hey, roll Jimmy Rollins now. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Tucker racing back at the track, the wall, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
So a solo shot off the bat of Jimmy Rollins as they open up an 8-5 lead. Carlos Ruiz will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. J.D. Martinez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Up top, it's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Preston Tucker is on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Reggie is in pursuit. 1 out.
The left fielder,
Preston Tucker ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Rodney's ready. Here's the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting.
Ryan Zimmerman will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ichiro Suzuki is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 1-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Rajay Davis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Enos Fuentes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the... Dylan Betances is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Martin Prado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit. Eric Ibar will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A step on the bag for one.
The catcher, number 8,
Kurt Suzuki comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded back up the middle. Fuentes over to his left on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Abraham Almonte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Glenn Perkins will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Abraham Almonte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Arenado has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Fine work out of the San Francisco. Jake Diekman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. To short, hit hard. There's Ibar. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In now, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Right fielder
Reggie Jackson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, when Matt's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Willie Stargell would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Willie Stargell will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing. Striding in to start the ninth, Kevin Pillar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Jason Grilli is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Kevin Pillar.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 28.
J.D. Martinez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching